everyone, this is Sherry, and in this lesson I'm going to show you how to draw a smiley face with hipster glasses, or if you'd rather you could call it a nerd emoticon. So first you're going to draw a circle for the smiley face, and you see how I'm making several overlapping strokes and keeping my wrist nice and loose. And I'm going to do this all the way around to make a nice smooth looking circle. It looks pretty symmetrical all the way around. I'm not trying to use just one line, I'm doing several short strokes. Keep that wrist nice and loose. Okay, now that I've got my circle, I'm going to draw a vertical line and a horizontal line right through the middle. Kind of looks like a pie cut into 4 pieces. And I'm going to put a little arch down here in the lower portion, that's going to be the smile. And now I'm going to draw the glasses, and it just looks like two, I guess they're called trapezoids. Basically like rectangles, but they're kind of, there's two corners that are closer to each other on the bottom than they are at the top. And now I'm going to draw in the frames, and I'm keeping it loose and messy here. I'm not going for an absolutely perfect mark here. For me, drawing is very sculptural, so I just start working with something and I just alter it as I go until I'm satisfied with it. And that happens to be my style. If you want to do it in a different way, you do what's comfortable for you. I'm going to go ahead and erase some of these extra lines here so it doesn't look too confusing. And as the pictures coming together, you see the glasses frames. I'm trying to clean it up a bit more and get it nice and even. And as I'm getting closer to what I want the final glasses to look like, I'm making the lines look darker. And there's the little arch there. I'm going to put on some lines to make it look like tape, because he's a nerd. That's what we nerds do with our glasses. We tape them together when they break. Or if you're really savvy, you drill a hole in them and you little bitty magnets in them, which works too. Okay, I'm drawing in just a couple of small circles here for the eyes. And that's pretty much it. Now it's just time to pull out the Sharpie marker and trace everything nice and smooth and slow. Take a good deep breath and just go from one point to the next. And of course, there's not a lot of points in this particular drawing. It's rather soft. There's the circle, and even the frames are curved around the outside. And I like to keep it that way. I'm not going for anything really jagged or sharp. I want it to look cute, so I keep the edges or the corners, pretty soft when I can. You may have noticed that I'm using a different kind of Sharpie marker. This is it has a dual tip. It has the fine point end on one end of the Sharpie, and on the other end it's a wide, like a fat tip there. I don't know what else you'd call it. And I'm going to use both. You already see I'm using the fine tip for tracing the lines nice and smooth here. Of course, when you're going around, just take your time. Do the best you can. See, even there I couldn't finish it all the way. That's fine. Just carry on and continue. And later on you'll see me use the broader tip for filling in the frames. So now I've got my kneaded eraser. It's nice and stretchy, and I'm going to erase all these pencil lines. You guys may have noticed I don't use Crayola markers for outlining. That's because when I color, the markers bleed, like the black smudges up the other colors, and I don't want to do that to my drawing, and I don't want to do that to my markers, because then you don't get that nice, crisp, clean color later. So you're going to see here in a minute how awesome it is to use a Sharpie marker when you're coloring over it. So I'm going to start with my bright, cheery yellow, and I'm staying close to the lines, and then I'm kind of coloring inward. When I do that, it gives me a little bit more freedom. I don't have to worry about crossing lines. And I've got the video sped up here, so you guys aren't bored to tears over my long coloring session here. But you can see, I'm starting on the edges again and working my way inwards. And there's no bleeding, there's no black smudging into the yellow, and that's because I'm using a Sharpie marker. It's great. It dries pretty quickly, and it's permanent. and it allows me to color over it with marker, which is great. Looks nice and crisp and clean. Very good for cartoon drawings. Okay, done with the yellow, so now all I need to do is use my black Sharpie marker to finish the rest. And I'm going to try using the tip here for the frames just so you can see the difference. I'm going to go ahead and get the eyes colored in too. But it takes longer to color in the frames with the tip, and I don't want to make the tip all blunt and soft. I want to keep it as sharp as I can. So I've switched over to the wide edge of my Sharpie, and I'm just using that wide edge to fill in, since I know that most of the frames are about the same width across each way. And I just want to use that to quickly fill in the black frames. Very nice hipster looking smiley here with his nerdy tape. There we go. Alright, so there you have it. That's how you draw a smiley face with some hipster nerd glasses. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Please stay tuned for more. There's going to be some more smiley faces coming your way. And please be sure to check out my own channel, I Can Has Draw. I've got some new drawings coming up there as well. Y'all have a great day.